Hey, if you're here today and listening, it's because you care. If my metrics read correctly, I can tell you there is a high likelihood that you're a mom. And if there's one thing I know about momhood, it's that you start your day with five things that need to get done. You do 5,000 things by the end of the day. And yet, still, there are three things on that original list that remain undone. And how many times do you get to the end of the day thinking, if I just had more time? Well, good news. Today, I'm giving you more time. Today, instead of the regular 30-minute episode on digital wellness, I'm going to cut it short and give you time to do what might be the most important thing you check off your list all week. But first, I'm going to tell you why you need to take the time to do the thing. So earlier this month, we saw the CEOs of Meta, TikTok, Snapchat, Discord, and X, formerly known as Twitter, testify before the United States Senate Judiciary Committee. This was a really big day all across the board, but especially for families who have been devastated by the loss of their children due to online harms directly associated to social media. Some of those families you have met on here. Following this committee meeting, Kids Online Safety Act, KOSA, was announced with updated language with 62 Senate co-sponsors. Now, it is no secret that we stand in very divided times as a nation. But that being said, both Republicans and Democrats are standing united on this bill to protect our children. It is a bipartisan issue. KOSA requires social media platforms to provide minors with options to protect their information, disable addictive product features, and opt out of algorithmic recommendations. Those recommendations that like send them down the paths of uh, of cyber harms such as eating disorders, etc. It also requires the platforms to enable the strongest settings by default, safety first. The bill creates a duty for social media platforms to prevent and mitigate harms to minors and provides academic researchers and nonprofits with transparency. So they have access to critical data sets from these platforms to foster research regarding harms to the safety and well-being of minors. KOSA provides families with the tools, safeguards, and transparency that they need to protect against threat to children's health and well-being online. The legislation will require social media platforms to put the interests of children first by requiring them, again, to make safety the default. Parents, it's too much. We have to put these regulations in place. Currently, we are trying to stop Niagara Falls with a Dixie cup. Okay. So, to get the tools that we need to ensure that parents and policymakers can assess whether social media platforms are even taking meaningful steps to address risk to kids, we need to have KOSA in place. This is the first time in 25 years that an online child protection bill has had such strong momentum. I got to tell you, we, the American public, made this happen. Change is happening because of those of you who contacted your legislators, supported our work at Healthy Screen Habits, and shared what you've learned through our presentations and podcasts. This would not be happening without you. Our next step is to get KOSA to the Senate floor. And this is where you need to use that extra time you're getting today. We need you to contact your senators and urge Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer to bring KOSA to the floor for a vote. These phone calls and emails really make a difference, and it could save the life of your kid. Okay? I cringe when I say that, but I know it to be true. Take this time right now. And if you don't know who your state senator is, I mean, sometimes we get all caught up in things and it's, I mean, if you don't know, no shame. I know who does. And chances are Mr. Google has a link that will also get you right in touch with them. So take the time, find out who your state senator is if you don't know, and get in touch with them. Ask your senator to urge Majority Leader Schumer to bring KOSA to the floor and make your child's future your priority today. For more information, you can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Healthy Screen Habits. Make sure to visit our website, healthyscreenhabits.org, where you can subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts or via RSS, so you'll never miss an episode. It's free, it's fun, and you get a healthy new screen habit each week. While you're at it, if you found value in this show, we'd appreciate you giving us a quick rating. It really does help other people find us and spread the word of healthy screen habits. Or if you'd simply like to tell a friend, we'd love that too. I so appreciate you spending your time with me this week, and I look forward to learning more healthy habits together.